everybody, what's up? Let's go with you. Thank you so much for coming by. If you're new here, my name is Jeanette. I appreciate you all so very much for being here today. Okay, we're going to make this intro quick, fast, easy. Get right onto your messages. Okay, loves? First, as always, please make sure you're making it to the end of the video. That's where we're going to receive our advice directly from Spirit with our Earth Magic Oracle deck. You guys, super important to get your advice. All right, loves? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. General messages, as always, darlings. Please do not try to make something fit into your life if it doesn't belong there. And if you're confused on how to interpret these messages for your life, feel free to hit me up. Just hit me up on Facebook or email me. Those links are in the description box below. All right, loves? Okay, guys. One more for Pisces. What's coming in? How do I take these? They're sideways. Two of Cups, Page of Swords. Air energy and your water energy, loves, right along with Scorpio and Cancer, and that air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm trying to see eye to eye with soulmate here with this Two of Cups. Maybe somebody potentially coming in with some news here. Page of Swords. He is a messenger, but he's also a spy. So let's see what's coming in across these energies, darling. We do have the card of Leo at the bottom of the deck with this strength card. You could be having to stay strong about some news you recently discovered involving a soulmate. Staying strong through something. What is crossing this energy, please, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Some bit of news. Oh, the Page of Swords is usually not a good news card, to be honest. Knight of Pentacles here. An offer coming in. On this knight, he is the slowest knight in the deck with this Knight of Pentacles card of Taurus, but can signify any earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or anybody taking on these properties, right? Same with this cat. Okay, same with this guy. Let's get another one. Let's get a clarifier to go with him as well, because he's coming in across this. Was there a bit of bad news received about a soulmate? Something like that came in slow? Or was this a gift given to somebody, an offer? Let's narrow it down a little bit more. Fire energy at the bottom of the deck with this Two of Wands. This is a decision. Will I, won't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Can I, can't I? Potentially you may be the one having to decide to bring an offer here. Definitely involving a soulmate with that Two of Cups. Let's see, what is this Knight of Pentacles? I tried to stop this freaking group from coming out. Look at all that jazz, but I can't help but notice. This is going to get fanned back in, loves, but we do have the King and the Queen. Queen and King of Wands there. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Let's give a shuffle before we peep at those cards real quick, loves. Okay. Boom! We do have the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Alright, Pisces here. Looks like you could have found out some bad news recently. Potentially you could have gone spying on somebody, or somebody spied on you, causing, it feels like, some backlash or some, you're stuck in your head here. Nine of Swords, this air energy talks about the thoughts that keep us up at night, the worry, the anxiety, the fret, despair. Despair. You have these two knights. Knight of Pentacles, which was already confusing enough, but here he's coming with this Knight of Passion, with that Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a flighty in and out player energy. Okay? Somebody here, you could have found out, darling, that somebody here, a soulmate of yours, was giving passions elsewhere, maybe even receiving gifts or making offers elsewhere that they shouldn't have been making. Now this could be causing you to be lost in your head. Somebody here is lost in their head. It could go either way. But Pisces, I feel like we've been down this road before with this Knight of Wands, card of Leo, loves, okay? Anxiety, depression, worry in your head, right? Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you just want to have some standards. You just want to be happy here. This is about yourself. completions with the 9. A lot of emotion for yourself here, and who you can give your love to and who you're willing to accept offers of love from, okay? With this 9, having some standards. What is in the past for Pisces? Ooh. Basis. What's the basis of your situation here? Thank you, Spirit. That one went flying out. That's kind of scary to me here. I mean, oh, we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, time invested, or there could be children involved in this situation. There are children in this card. Okay, loves, this is a card of time as well. You've invested a lot of time with somebody, it seems here. Been with them for a long time. Well, we have the Queen of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Ooh, Queen of Wands is very feisty. She's very sexy. She's very passionately driven. She goes where her passions lie, just like the Knight, but she carries on with a very feisty, queen-like, you know, zest about her. She's a very sexy, magnetic individual. And it's funny because she's coming in with a Page. So this is another offer. It seems like there's this queen here, this Queen of Wands. Pisces, you could have been with this person for a long time. This feisty little character here who's you're very magnetically drawn to them because they're a soulmate of yours and you find them very sexy. That one, that person right there, offering here a bit of passion, a creative new idea, spark of a new idea, but leaving somebody sad, crying over spilled milk. With this 5, 5s being changes, I feel like you went on from a 5 to a 6. You know what I mean? I feel like you went from a 5 to a 6. You're still really sad, okay, but you're trying to find some balance in your emotions here. Maybe having a hard time doing that. I mean, this person, apparently, you've been with them for a long time, and it's been this way for months now, Pisces, where we keep seeing you feeling very sad here and upset. Somebody offering their passions elsewhere, loves. It feels like popping in and out of your life, and you can't help but take them up on their offer when they bring it to you, even if they bring it to you slow. And no matter all the bad news you hear or you find out, right, these things that plague your thoughts, it's like you can't help but be driven towards them anyway. You know, that's what it feels like. Like you can't help but be driven towards them anyway. They're so beautiful to you for some reason. They're so sexy to you that you're just so drawn to them. They could go off and pop their passions around town. It feels like leaving you sad and lost in your head. Been like this for a long time now, Pisces. It feels like, and you're usually back at it with them, it feels like. Okay, the back and the forth, we've been there. This fire energy here, 7 of Wands, feeling defensive or defending something. We've had this one as well, where you've defended this connection before, Pisces. A lot in the past, it feels like. 7 of Wands, that fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, being on the defense or feeling defensive, okay, or having defended something. And I feel like you've defended this connection in the past. Again, no matter what bad news you hear or what you find out. You guys, okay. I love you, Pisces. I wish you wouldn't do this to yourselves. Yeah, I wish you wouldn't do this to yourselves. Okay, immediate past. Immediate past. What have you overcame? What just happened? Thank you, Spirit. And another, that definitely came out upside down. Knight of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, more of your water energy here, Pisces, in this night, but it is the card of Scorpio. This can also signify some erratic emotions here, trying to offer a cup of love as well. I feel like this person offers their passions and their cups of love outside of your relationship potentially sometimes, and it causes you to really kind of go a little crazy. This horse is bucking, he's wild, and it's a card of emotion. It's just like trying to sturdy a crazy horse. How do you do that? It's hard. It's so hard. And here, the Seven of Pentacles, that earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, my loves, it's a reflection card here. It feels like maybe just recently, for some of you, in the past here, immediate past, you may not be looking at anything anymore. For others of you, not looking is not a good thing. Okay, because I feel like you may have like found your last bit of bad news and swore off, I'm not going to go looking any further. I'm not going to look anymore. I'm not going to look at their cell phone. I'm not going to read their emails. It may be like that. You guys, and you may have said you weren't going to go look in your spine or reflecting or peeping into their personal life or giving any more thought to this connection for some of you. I feel like that's far less because you're so stuck on this person, so stuck with this person for some reason. Probably because of that soulmate energy here. You know, always wanting to come see eye to eye, loves, but you really have to take into consideration it takes two pair of eyes to see eye to eye, right? Has to take both of you. We have the Seven of Swords here, more air energy. This is a card of lying, cheating, stealing. Okay, somebody not being honest, potentially, in the past. What are you thinking about? Oh my God, the Three of Swords. And the Empress. You're thinking about a heartbreak, you guys. This heartbreak that you've gone down with this person could be the mother of your children, mother, father of your children. This is the motherly energy. Something also here, loves, needs to be nurtured in your mind. I feel like you have heavy, heavy anxiety, heavy fret, heavy worry. I feel like for some of you, you're like, when is it going to happen again? One minute they pop into my life and offer me something that appears to be tangible but is not, and it doesn't come in fast enough, and then before you know it, the offer even makes it here, they're off somewhere else. We have had the same group of cards, you guys, for so long, and this heartbreak plaguing your mind. Something here needing to be nurtured with that Empress card. I feel like you really need to nurture your thoughts. I don't think I could fit all of these in here, loves. You may need to nurture your mind. You may need to nurture your thoughts, or just nurture yourself and maybe break free from this person. We do have fast, rapid communication over the airwaves, internet, back and forth, you know, flying through. Thank you, Spirit. Flying through the airwaves. That may be how you found out your bad news. Or maybe how you went spying, you saw somebody else's correspondence. But you can't shake them. Why won't you shake them, you guys? Why won't you shake them, loves? They've been hurting you for so long. I don't understand this. That's a lot of cards, you guys. Ooh, Five of Swords, High Priestess, Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, we're going to shuffle these back in so that we can narrow it down and get a clear picture. But we're talking something in your foundations here that you need to see, you guys. High Priestess, it feels like this is this divine feminine energy, okay? It feels like it's only bringing you battles, right? It's only bringing you battles. You keep wanting to work on it with this person. There's something that you need to see it, you know, for what it is and own it. Like the divine feminine would, it feels like. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some truth. Having a bit of truth, knowing the truth, having a truthful new beginning, you guys. What is coming in the future, Pisces? Trying not to look at the cards. The Magician. Yes, finally, you guys. Magician. You have all the power, you guys. You have all the power here with this Magician card. He has all the help from all the signs, elements, and ethers. all the power he needs, all the tools right in front of him at his disposal to create whatever he wishes. This is coming in your future. You can shape your life however you want it, loves. A transformation, a rebirth, okay? With the death card, scorpionic energy here at the bottom of the deck. Something having to die, it feels like. Finally letting something die so that a new can be born in its place, you guys. Okay? And you're going to be very powerful coming up here in the future. Could be towards the end of April here. You may be tired of the conflict at some point. Let's find out what the outcome is. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. But you may come to a point where you realize you're more powerful and you can leave, hopefully. I hope you can leave the situation because it feels like it's dragged you down for so long. My little fishies. And you don't deserve that. You don't deserve this person to get all huffy, puffy, feisty with you when they're the ones out there running amok. That's what it feels like here. Oh, you guys. What are you fearing? What are you fearing right now, babies? My Pisces. That was the Eight of Pentacles that wanted to come out. What is Pisces fearing at this time? Spirit. Oh. What do you fear, loves? Oh, okay. Let's see what that one was. We do have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Hierophant in reverse. Card of Taurus here, loves. You feel like somebody is never going to commit. This is a commitment. This is a higher knowledge and institutions of higher knowledge. Marriage in this card. You know what I mean? Going to church, doing that sort of thing. Some of you may not be doing those things any longer, okay? But others of you, I really feel like this is especially lying in your fears. You're afraid somebody is not ever going to commit. And you know what? I gotta say, Pisces, it's been so long, babes. Why is it that when they pop out of your life so quickly, they leave so fast? And when they come back in with their offers of love and stability to you or their gifts to you, it's so slow. And then they come back in and then they woo you with their passions and their sexiness and then they're gone again. Not committed. No commitment. You're afraid they're never going to commit. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Maybe afraid you're never going to have that celebration or reconciliation, never be able to commit with this person, never be able to settle down with this person. You might be finally thinking about manifesting some new things for yourself, Pisces. I really hope so. I really hope so, loves. I really do. What's going on around you? Because you need to, and it's about time, you know. It's the Six of Cups there. Six of Cups here. You know, you've invested so much time already. We do have the Seven of Wands, again, at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords. Having that truth, knowing the truth, or having a truthful new beginning. We also have the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Chariot card of Cancer. Card of Capricorn with that Queen of Pentacles. We're going to shuffle these ones back in. Okay, loves, this one did come out as a lone wolf along the pair. Ace of Swords here, darlings. I feel like that Magician, knowing the truth, you found something out. You're going to, I hope, go forward with your own life and leave this lack where it belongs. Somewhere else. You know what I mean? And build something else up for yourself anew. I hope, potentially here, Pisces, that you're not going to let them come back in, you know, that you can go on to your better things. It also feels like here, for some of you, you're always defending this connection going on around you. You know the truth. You have the truth. You know the truth about this person. They have you always trying to rebuild, always trying to rebuild with them, always trying to create something new, and you think it's going to be stable for you this time, and it never is. It always leaves you out of lack, you guys. You may be afraid that they're going to move on from you again. again, because don't they always? Heartbreak weighing in your mind, Pisces. Don't they always, you know, just pop in and out? Let's get one more. I'm really starting not to like this person because they're not good to you. They're not good to you. I'm not judging your connection. I'm not going to say they're not good for you. They may be good for your soul because you may be learning some very harsh lessons right now, that you had a contract with them outside of this realm, you know, before we came into this earth-like experience here. You may have had a soul contract with them that they were going to be here, treat you this way, and you were going to grow from it. But it's like, when are you going to grow from it and break free from them and move on and manifest what's actually good for you now? You know, when are you going to learn those lessons, Pisces? We have the Three of Wands here that fell out, and the Three of Pentacles. That Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Whew. Three of Wands, this is a wait, you guys. This is a waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for the luck to change, waiting for the good news, waiting for, or waiting for the bad to happen. For some of you, you know they're flighty and it never ends. And if you're expecting the bad and waiting for the bad, then, you know, why do you keep letting them come back in? For others of you, you're waiting for the good, but it never comes. Why do you keep letting them come back in? Because they're so sexy to you. Is it that you just think, I can give him my wand just one time. We can create, you know, a little, not a lot. We can just have sex, or we can just, you know what I mean? If they want to be flighty and poppy, that's cool. That's cool. You know, I'll just sit here and wait and fret and worry and, you know, wonder until they come back, drive back towards me, looking all fine with your fine-ass self, until they leave again, and then it's heartbreak again, and then it's sadness again, and then you're wondering why, what did I do now, what went wrong this time, how can I change it, crying over spilled milk. They leave you crying over spilled milk, waiting for things to change, and it never changes. You're hoping things will change. Here, Three of Pentacles, this is lying in your hopes. You know, you're hoping that the good news will finally come. Things will finally change. You can build something with this person, steadily, slowly building it up. You've tried that, haven't you, darlings? What's in your outcomes, loves? What's in the outcomes for Pisces? What's going to happen? That one did like a somersault. We do have Justice, card of Libra at the bottom of the deck. Maybe making a decision here. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Cups in the upright. For some of you, you may be sick of waiting now. Some of you, you may be sick of waiting. You may weigh out your own scales finally and ignore their offer here. Not wanting to put any damn work into this any longer. God, I hope so. Manifesting for yourself now after so long. Pisces, manifesting yourself a new beginning of truth here. Okay, but then what's up with this? Are you afraid that they, just when you walk away here, coming in the future, you're not going to commit to them any longer, and maybe they're going to come back and want to commit to you, but you're not going to want to commit to them? Are you planning on leaving this time? You're going to weigh out this guy. I got to whip it out. I feel like I got to whip it out. You might ignore their offer here with that Four of Cups. And the Eight of Pentacles, no longer wanting to put in any work to this, now weighing out your own scales and making an option to say, no, this has brought me too much heartbreak. I've been left waiting too long. It's brought me too much anxiety and too much sadness. I'm done. I'm done. You may be thinking now, I'm going to nurture myself until this heartbreak goes away. I'm done with the bad news. I'm done with the flighty. God, I hope so, you guys. Something here feeling defensive. You may be defending yourself now against them. Any further outcome cards for Pisces? Okay. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We'll talk about her in a second. Five of Swords, Seven of Cups here. Air energy and your water energy, loves. Having other options for you now. You may be slightly confused. It may cause you some extra inner battles until you finally decide enough is enough. But I feel like you might actually get to that point this time. Oh, I hope so, you guys, because you have so many other options here. Okay, you should now fight to nurture yourself. Fight the good fight, I heard. Just fight the good fight here. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's a singularity in this card. Let's see what's under it. That Seven of Swords. Don't let them deceive you any longer. Don't deceive yourself by staying with somebody who does not leave you completely abundant. Okay? This is complete abundant happiness with oneself. Look at how amazing she feels. This could be you. This could be you, loves. I feel like by the end of the month, if you just take up on your other options here, Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I shuffled, but we've got plenty of outcome cards. I don't know why I did that, but we do see the Eight of Swords. So watch those thoughts, loves. You don't have to be trapped unless you let yourself be trapped, okay? You don't have to wait unless you want to wait, okay? And honestly, why wait on anybody anyway? Because frankly, if they wanted to bring their offer, they'd bring it fast. If they wanted to bring good news, they'd bring good news. Why is it always this guy we see, right? Why is it always this cat here? You know, I don't like it for you guys, and it's not right for you guys. So let's get you some advice. Come on, some good things for Pisces. What advice can we give them to help them feel strong? New beginnings wanted to pop out. Oh, you guys. What can I say? Oh. For Pisces, Venus. They all had to land on the floor, didn't they? Vigilance with the stone people at the bottom of the deck. My loves. We have Island, Solitude, Meadow, Vulnerability, Harmony, Music. Okay, Solitude with the Island. Some of you may feel very vulnerable. Let's pull out these ones. May feel very vulnerable when you're left alone. May feel very sad. And may have a sinking of into like a depressive state, or maybe keen to depression when you pull back from society, or when you're pulled back and not coupled with somebody. Some of you may have like codependency issues, right? Not wanting to be alone. Okay, we all have them, don't worry. Being afraid to be alone because it makes you feel vulnerable and scared here. Spirit saying, sometimes we need to be alone because really we are our own best friend, and we have to learn to love ourselves and nurture ourselves on a level that shows others how we expect to be nurtured by them. If we don't, we send them a different signal. We send them a signal of being a target, somebody that can, you know what I mean? So we have to put out the vibes that bring the good people into our lives that we want. And this starts within us. It starts within where we stand, and it starts with our thoughts and what we accept into our lives. And we have to be able to accept ourselves before we expect anyone else to accept us, okay? Harmony with music here. This end of this month, you know, this half of the month, you could feel very comforted by music. You may be left alone, and it may make you feel vulnerable. Turn on the radio. Turn on the radio. Go outside in your backyard. Start a barbecue. Listen to some music. Jam out. Make yourself some yummy food, you know, and just be out in nature, outside if you can. Look at all those flowers. You may be comforted as well in your backyard, knowing you have a little bit of nature. Blast your music, sing, get a karaoke machine. You know what I mean? If you're feeling alone, create life. Life can be created through music. It can be created through nature. You know what I mean? vigilance. Stone people, you may be needing to stay very strong like the stone person. When they come back again, trying to be flighty again, and you may have to say no and be strong about it and stern about it and put your foot down this time. Any further advice? Rain purification. I think in Milky Way perspective got turned sideways there. We also have summer solstice with the radiance at the bottom of the deck. You guys, my stomach is starting to hurt. I feel like you got big decisions going on. It's starting to weigh in your mind heavily with that heartbreak. It may be causing you a great deal of heartbreak knowing that you have to make the decision to leave because this person is not, they're not committing to you. Rain purification. You may need to cry some tears. Cry it out or purify your situation here, loves. I feel like, again, that can be done through solitude and feeling vulnerable. It can be done through music. And this rain purification, again, you may need to cry out some tears here. Turn on some music that makes you happy. Remember the good times, and when they come and that hurts and you cry, you'll feel much better. And eventually you won't feel so vulnerable. Okay, loves? Let's talk about this summer solstice here. Radiance. We are approaching summer now, loves. Approaching summer now. You could be, in the summer months, be making that decision. I feel like for others of you, we do have fire, passion. Yeah, they kindle your passions. You need to really decide what it is, your personal radiance. It feels like your personal radiance, what makes you glow, what makes you shine. For some of you, that may be music. Others of you, you need to purify yourself. Be alone with yourself. Be vulnerable to self. Be okay eventually with being alone. And come into your own personal radiance here. Growing and shining anew here at Pisces. Okay, loves, I feel like the decision is yours, whether you want to do that. The magician has the tools, but it's his choice whether he wants to wield them or not. Sorry, guys. You have to make the decision to wield your tools. You know what I mean? You have to make the decision that this isn't good enough for you. Any further advice? Thank you, Spirit. Full moon, completion at the bottom of the deck. All right, loves, last bit of advice. We have iceberg submerged. Lightning power. Look at that. I feel like sometimes this person can be cold as ice. And it feels like here to break free of this, you guys, you really have to focus on yourself and focus on your own personal power here. Okay? Your power, that's what's going to bring out a completion of a cycle. That's what's going to help you break through this icy shit that you're submerged in right now. But it feels like for some of you, you have to be okay with being alone for a little while. It may be a lesson that your soul needs to learn, loves. You may be here for that purpose, to learn to live alone. It may be a stepping stone, right, to where you got to go. And you have to really make that decision to dive deep and to want to do it. Okay, you guys? And I really hope that you choose to. Half of you will and half of you won't, it feels like. But I really hope that all of you do. I feel like I really want all of you to break free because you're more powerful than you're letting yourself be. And if you're allowing yourself to be in a connection that half the time is good, but most of the time really is not fulfilling or leaves you kind of miserable, then why would you battle through that? I feel like you need to fight your own good fight and follow some of your other options. Okay, darlings? The only thing you should really be putting hard work into now is you. Okay, babies? All right. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. And I hope you find some comfort in this advice. Dude, it's honest. It's true. You might need to spend some time alone, loves, and cry it out to regain your power. I feel like you can do this. It won't be comfortable. It won't. It'll be scary and it'll make you feel very vulnerable, but that's okay. Because what's going to come out of it is going to be so much better for you guys. You just have to make that choice. You just have to make the decision. All right, babies? And I feel like you can do that because you're more powerful than you're letting yourself be. Okay, guys. Best of luck to you. I love you all so much, my Pisces friends. Until I see you next time, definitely best of luck with this. You got this. You got this. Okay, loves? Don't forget. Make that decision. Make the decision that is in your highest good this time. Your highest good. It's about you. All right, loves. I'll talk to you later. Until I see you next time. Peace, loves.